Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. It is 6:20. We're a little bit late here on Piper Peach on Morning Mayhem. As you can tell, there is no one here, just me. We're running through a couple problems, as you can tell. We have an amazing show for you planned. We have a very special guest who will be here later on at around 7:30. So please, everyone, just bear with us while we're getting some things situated. As you can tell, you can see to my left, I'm just here by myself. No one's here. But don't worry about it. She will be here eventually, and we will get everything ready to go. Like I said, we have an amazing show for you guys, so just please bear with us. Yeah, we're ready to go, hopefully. Thank you guys for at least helping us and tuning in. I know you guys are expecting it at 6 o'clock, but regardless of what time we start, we're going to have a good show. But we're going to go back to commercial, and hopefully by the time we come back, we'll be ready to go.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life, and that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
Great. The new GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small businesses easily reach thousands of customers. It writes sweet social ads and email marketing. It even analyzes the results to boost business. I better start upping my game with some sweet new moves.
Guess who's back in the disco? Moving so cool, so slick like Crisco. But you ain't did it like this though. Brand new chain, new clothes, and a wrist roll.
the American Express Platinum Card, you can unlock experiences like no other. Find out your welcome offer. Get up to $400 in Resi credits and earn 5 times points on eligible flights and prepaid hotels. There's nothing like Platinum.
If you make custom t-shirts, you know clients want them done fast, including my son, who just joined a soccer team today. He only plays outside! Luckily, I use Jiffy.com, so I can get everything I need. Shirts, designs, and transfers as fast as tomorrow. So no more waiting days for shirts to be delivered. No more late nights individually reading each design. No more missed client orders.
I like football now.
Of course he does. But that's okay. Jiffy transfers are so fast and affordable. I could do this every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jiffy transfers. Fast enough for even your pickiest clients.
Been ready for 40 minutes. Good morning. Good morning. And finally, welcome to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach, Jaylen, and Taylor.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I'm just, I'm excited to be here.
You sure?
I think so, yeah.
It is 6:40. Is that what that time says? Is that right? 6:40?
Unfortunately, so,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
It is Thursday. Do you want to go? I want you to go ahead and...
I'm about to pull a mic because I think that okay.
I just want you to tell everyone what's happening this morning.
Well, okay. I'm not going to make any excuses. I woke up late. But I will say, the night before last, I went to bed at 11 and woke up at 1:30. Last night, no, that was 2 nights ago. Last night, I went to bed at 11. I woke up at 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So two nights in a row before last night. Woke up at like 11, or went to bed at 11, woke up 1:30 and 2. Last night I went to bed probably at like 11, maybe. I woke up at 4.
Okay.
I got up, turned my alarm off. The one alarm I have. Everyone who watches regularly knows I have like 6 alarms in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
And they're doing my show prep. Next thing I know, it's light outside and Bailey's phone is ringing from the bedroom. So I look at my phone. It's 6:05. None of my alarms were going off. Do not disturb was on my phone.
Was it on?
Yeah.
Why was it on?
I don't know.
But you said like you were up.
I was up.
You were
I had
doing your show
sat
prep?
down on the couch to do my show prep. Next thing I know, birds are chirping outside my window.
Oh, I guess
And it looked like
outside.
it was the middle of the day. Because, you know, at 2, if you wake up at 2 or 3, even 4, it's pitch black outside.
Right. And then it gets light around 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then 6 o'clock
When it starts getting a little light outside, I'm like, oh, I gotta go. But when you wake up and it looks like the middle of the day, you're done for.
What was your initial reaction whenever you saw that it was 6:05?
I said,
How fast were you moving though
And
to get
then
everything?
I jumped up and I was calling Baden, but Baden was calling Bailey, and Bailey was on the phone with him. So I hung up and I was like, I'm not gonna call him. So then I ran in there. I was like brushing my teeth,
you just
spraying dry shampoo. I was like,
oh my gosh! And how far do you live from?
15 minutes. I live in Verbena. Then I get in my car.
And she was out of gas, actually.
I am out of gas. I had 6 miles to eat, and I was
Oh my
like,
God.
I'm not stopping. So I get like to McDonald's, and it's like 0 miles. So I was like, "Rrr."
So you're like, I'm late, so I might as well be late, and you stop for breakfast.
Yeah. How bad would that have made Baden if I'd have walked in with like 5 McGriddles?
Yeah, no, you were already finished up eating, and you walk in, you had like a little piece of egg right there, but like,
Bring my McDonald's cup. I would have stand over the edge. But seriously, in all honesty, it is serious. Okay,
she is sorry.
I apologize. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I really don't. And this isn't me publicly saying like Baden and I quit, but I really don't know how I'm gonna do it because show prep is a lot. Mm-hmm. And then I work at the school. This week I've been working at the school 8 to 12, and that's what I'm gonna do during the school year too, 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm. 8 a.m. to
noon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
I will say,
My day was just stuff too. I don't know.
my day was absolutely hectic yesterday. And let me tell you, I forgot about show prep until like 10, 11 p.m.
When I texted you.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I gotta get up early. I was
no.
planning to stay up a little bit later.
Yeah.
Catch up on some stuff, some shows and stuff. And I was like, oh crap. I was like, gotta put my alarm on. Gotta get this show prep.
Turn off Do Not Disturb.
Turn off. We it's 6:44. We will have a special guest later today at 7:30.
I'm so excited.
Only less than an hour away now.
I know.
But no, I think we're here now. We're ready, and we still plan to have a very good show for everyone.
Yeah.
So might as well get started. Today is there. Baden is in there.
He's just vacuuming.
He's in there vacuuming. He's
when
like,
I came in, I didn't see anybody. I figured you might have been in here. I didn't know. You
what if
never
I
know.
wasn't?
Okay.
I wasn't here.
Like, no, I knew you were here, but I didn't know where you were. And so I'm like, if they have a confetti cannon, I'm going to lose my mind.
So we were planning to dress Taylor as a chicken for how she did this morning. But
yes, why didn't wear anything patriotic? We were supposed to wear patriotic stuff again today. And in my head, I was like, I'm going to dress as the eagle today. Like, because I don't have a lot of red and like royal blue. This is orange. I don't have a lot of red or royal blue. So I was like, I'll let Jaylen dress patriotic and I'll just jump into the eagle suit. This was before I was late, by the way.
yeah, figured. So from my perspective, I got a text message from you like around 10:30 or so.
Yeah.
I was like, hey. She was like, hey! Exclamation point.
I start all of my texts are so harassing. They're like, hey, don't forget.
I'm like, okay, this is 3 different ways. Like, hey, or like, hey, or hey. It's like 3 different. I don't know which one I'm getting. And she was like, hey, don't forget to dress something patriotic. I'm gonna send you a couple videos.
Did I? No.
I never got any videos. And I was like, patriotic. Okay. I don't have a shirt that has the American flag.
Wow.
I don't
Are you saying that you're not a patriotic citizen?
We have like a American flag and stuff, but I don't have like a shirt. And
Okay.
like all the shirts with the American flags, they're always on the back.
Just turn it around.
I'm not doing that. They'll be like, they'll see the tag right there. No. Well,
You're trying to talk in your tag. Like,
yeah. I look like a
tuck
rooster.
that back in.
As you can tell, I look like I'm dressed for a barbecue, or like I'm ready to go to the beach. So
Heck yeah.
I thought I wanted
What's
to.
more America than that?
Absolutely. Well, this morning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna go to Walmart. Before I woke up at 5 a.m. to go to Walmart. Doesn't open until 6 o'clock. I walked in there. I walked in the Walmart. And
You did walk in?
The lady was like, sweetie, we don't open until 6. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I just walked. I didn't even make it into the store.
You're like, can I just rent something and bring it back when you do open?
I was like, do you know who I am? do you know who I am? I didn't even make it into the store. I made it into the little lobby.
Oh, yeah.
And I got turned right back around.
You know, I hate that. Used to, Walmart was open 24 hours.
That's what I thought too. They're not, by the way. They open at 6 and they close at like 11.
And I hate that.
So we all had hectic mornings.
Brian is right about that. He said you could go to this and that vinyl and they can hook you up.
There we go.
They're one of the sponsors.
One of our
the show.
sponsors. One of our sponsors.
But besides me not having any gas, waking up late, and forgetting to pack my child lunch and snacks, I'm going to have to figure that out before I get to the school in a couple hours. Today's going to be a great day.
Today's gonna be a great day, and I think all of that just lets everyone know that it lets everyone know that we are indeed human and we make mistakes.
We definitely are.
Yeah, I see you have a little bit. And Alani over there.
We talked about this last
That's the same
week.
bad flavor.
I know. So the first one was no-go. The second one I drank, it was cold, and it was all right. This one, I don't know.
So
I just think I don't like them in the mornings.
you struck out. You went over 3.
Well,
The second
I'm
time?
for a 3 right now. The one was okay.
But was it okay? Like, was it? Oh, this is pretty good, or was it like, man, it'll do the job?
It was okay as in it tasted like the rest of the other ones.
Wow.
But this one, it's a little sweet. I'm not
think-
gonna lie. I want to know, there's no sugar in these, and they're so sweet.
Yeah. It's
I
just
don't know.
artificial sugar.
I think I'm just gonna stick to my Diet Coke.
I think you should probably retire that flavor then.
I think so too. I think I should quit spending money on it. You know, I was talking about that lady spending $400 on just pallets of them.
What?
Were you here when I talked about that?
I don't think I was.
I was scrolling through Facebook, and you know, everyone when the new Alani flavor comes out,
They go crazy.
they act like it's Black Friday back in the 90s, okay?
Yes.
Or early 2000s.
Throwing elbows.
Yes, she was flying everywhere. Anyway, well, this girl coming in, she was like, got my flavor. You know, she took a picture. And in the comments, there was a picture that this girl had of her back. She had an SUV, she had her seats down. She had like $400 worth of these Alanis stacked in the back of her car. I was like, you don't even know if you like the flavor.
She would learn to like it.
I mean,
she would learn to
right,
like it.
like-
Right.
What are you doing with those? Surely you're selling them or something. There's no way that you just bought all those to restock your garage fridge. I mean,
Oh my gosh. She has like.
I'm serious.
She's like, we got water. You need any water, miss? No. I have Alani's.
We don't drink water in this house.
We don't drink water. We drink purple cotton candy flavor, whatever that means.
I've never seen a purple cotton candy. I mean, I think, you know what I think they do though? Well, no, because cotton candy's not the most sugar. I was gonna say, I think they melt down the sugar, the cotton candy floss powder, and just mix it together. But they can't
It
do
didn't
that.
work though. The flavor, like you say, you didn't like the flavor, so
I mean, it's just,
it's meh.
yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, speaking of, you said oh my goodness, you said Black Friday in the 90s. I'm sorry. Usually I'm warmed up by now, but I needed some time to get ready. But no, today is National Leon Day. It's celebrated every year on this day, exactly 6 months before Christmas. So we are at the halfway point.
Oh, cool.
So you might as well start Christmas shopping now.
Yeah, and don't forget what you buy.
What?
Don't forget what you buy for Christmas.
What do you mean?
And then go buy even more.
Is that something you do? Are you forgetful?
Maybe.
Are you a forgetful person?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bless you.
You really are?
Yeah.
So you've done that before?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I really have. Because I'm going to get a head start on it this year. That way I'm not buying everybody's present at once. And I'll buy stuff, put it away. Mm-hmm. And now, a lot of times I won't lose it because I know where I put my hiding spot is. But then I'll go back when I start wrapping things around like the 1st of December. I'm like, my God, why did I buy this person 52 gifts?
Right.
Mainly decent. God love them.
Do you hide them in your closet?
No.
Do your kids watch this? Is that why you don't want to say?
He's 4.
That doesn't mean what? That doesn't mean he can't watch it. Support his mother.
He ain't awake. Dude, and that's part of the reason why I'm like, how's this going to work? Because he don't go to bed till like 10 or 11. So it's not like I can go to bed at 8 and my family be in there for 4 more, a whole day.
You and your son are doing show prep at the same time.
I'm telling you.
Both awake at 11 p.m.?
He's always went to bed late.
He's a night owl.
Kind of.
And what are you?
I'm just a really mentally exhausted pigeon awake at all times.
Yeah, you're like you have like a 3 hour. You don't even sleep. You take naps.
I really do.
Like 3 hours.
Like the other day, whenever I told you I went to bed at like 11, woke up at 1. I stayed up from 1 until it was time to get off at the preschool. Like I got up at 1:30 and cleaned my house.
You just passed out
Folded
there?
laundry, and then I come in here and worked, and then I went to the preschool and taught crafts, and then I went home, and Bailey was working from home, and he was like, "You can get why don't you go take a nap?" And I went in there and I slept for 5 hours, and he got decent from school. But yesterday I didn't have a nap. I think that's what my issue was.
You're just firing on all cylinders today.
I really am.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, today is the halfway point for Christmas. I wanted to bring back because I had something to tie into this. I wanted to give you some time to take your little nap right here. But no, this weekend. Oh, actually, it's happening right now. Amazon Prime Day.
I did see that.
Yes. It is 4 days instead of 2, so it's giving more shoppers more opportunity. And me and Baden were actually talking about this for the 50 minutes before.
So you got here late too. If y'all were only talking about it for 50 minutes.
No, I was here like at 5:45. I was here. Don't look at me. You cannot look at me. You don't have no right.
We're supposed to be here at 5:30.
Well, I guess we're both. I pulled up here and Bane was just out there just watering the plants.
So deflated. He loves to ask people, "Why do you look so deflated today?" Bane, why are you deflated? I have no morning show hosts.
They're just not here.
He should have came on with you.
He would never do that. Come on, we know better. I would.
We're working our way there.
Yeah.
Well, you know he's having a rough day because he's over there with a Dr. Pepper. Never seen him drink a Dr. Pepper in the whole year that I've been here.
Wow. It's the first for everything, of course, obviously. But me and you were talking about it, how like they have the Prime Day right in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe they do it on purpose because a lot of families are spending money on 4th of July or also going on vacations and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe it's an opportunity to be like, hey, maybe they won't have a good bit of extra money to get these good deals. So let's have them right now.
Maybe so. Or riding in the car, going on your way, or in an airplane, however you get to your vacation, scrolling on your phone. Oh, it's Prime Day. Shop, 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 shop.
Either way, they win.
It's a win.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know a lot of people that shop Christmas on Prime Day to save a lot of money, but I'm afraid that if I buy something on Prime Day, because first off, the stuff that I look at is never that discounted. I think I'm just not shopping for the right Prime Day deals.
Or it could be something like they up the price and then slash it to where it's like the same price where it was beforehand.
Yeah, but a lot of people buy those. I'm like, first off, it's not really on sale. Secondly, is my kid even gonna like this in 6 months?
True. I may not like it the next day.
Right. Like, not gonna be able to
but also
return
like
this.
for me, like I don't know what I want for Christmas right now.
Right.
Like I don't know until like a few weeks before, and I know that puts a lot of stress on my family, but like I don't know. Do you know?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't really need anything.
It was not about what. What do you want though?
You said somebody needs an alarm clock. An alarm clock ain't gonna wake me up. That's what Brian said in the comments. An alarm clock. I need one of those alarm clocks that that has the little bracelets that zaps you until you wake up.
But it needs to be like a dog collar, so like it really gets you
Literally,
going. Because
yeah.
if it does that, like
I need it to be like. I really do.
that's what they need. That's what you need.
I've tried the whole put the alarm clock across the room thing. Still don't wake me up. Bailey gets so mad. God love him. He's like, get out of bed. Go cut it off.
And you're like, yeah.
I'm like, cut what off? And he's over there, honk, honk.
Oh my gosh. Take us to break.
Oh my. Okay, well, we're going to go to break real quick. I'm going to go get a Diet Coke. Thank you to Coca-Cola because this that I'm drinking just ain't doing it. So, y'all go get a cup of coffee. I may too. I don't know. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We're coming into the 7 o'clock hour, and you are tuning in finally to Morning Mayhem with Jaylen and Taylor. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Oh, what a watcher. I was about to say Galbo. Hey.
I was gonna let you go.
You're just gonna
Oh
keep
man, yeah. You got your Diet Coke?
I sure do.
Yep. It is 7 o'clock now.
Is it already?
Oh my god, it just feels like we've
Oh
been
my
on
gosh.
forever. Oh,
I feel like we just started.
you know, I this may come as a shock to you, but I feel the exact same way.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like we just started.
This morning's just flown by for you.
Oh, for me, yeah, for me. God, I'm finally awake. How are you feeling?
I'm getting there.
You getting there? You got your Diet Coke ready?
I do. I have. I'm gonna try to drink this. They're $3. No.
$3.
$3.
God, like yeah, I know they always like at the stores. You always have like a 2 for $5 deal or something. But like if you just get a singular one, either Villani's, Monsters, whatever, it's like $4 or $5.
I know.
Just like going to the coffee shop, it's that much money. It's like God.
I think if I wasn't a chronically late
No.
person, I would probably go to a coffee shop
Eliana's or
or
something?
stop to get biscuits. Brian.
Is that what we're getting?
I'm just
Is he
kidding, I don't know.
door dashing biscuits?
We had someone on YouTube say thank you for the laughs this morning. You're so welcome. That just warms my heart. It makes me all bubbly.
Oh, that's special. But thank you. We appreciate it. We do all our best to try to get laughs. We don't deserve it, but we do our best.
I mean, I should be wrote up today, but instead we're getting nice
Oh,
comments.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Where are you going to write it? Where you
What?
put- You're writing it. Where's it being written?
I
In
can.
the comments?
Wow. No.
On the dry erase
No,
board?
I was saying-
Gonna erase it.
You know what? I walked out the bathroom and I saw it and I was like, "What am I looking at?" It's like I was. It's like I was playing Pictionary.
It really does.
I was
It
like,
really
"What
does.
am I?"
You never know what's going to be on that dry erase board. We have a dry erase board that's probably, how big would you say that dry erase board is? Gosh, maybe 4 feet by like 3 feet?
I mean, probably like right here.
No way. No. It's bigger than that.
I would say the length of this table.
Okay, yeah. So it wouldn't even
So
fit on screen.
yes, that's how big it is.
Like if we brought it in right now, all you see is a big waffle because it wouldn't show the whole screen.
Right? Yeah.
Or a very poorly drawn waffle.
All I saw, honestly, I saw it there, and I was telling Bane, I was trying to read it, and I had no idea. All I saw was like a waffle. It said All Star and like an X, and I was like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, it was kind of like hieroglyphics.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, am I a caveman? I'm trying to read hieroglyphics. I don't know what this is. God, that was funny. But no, there was a couple of news over this past weekend. The 139th annual Alabama Funeral Directors Association convention happened. Chilton County Funeral was recognized for both leadership and commitment.
Yeah.
Aaron Ellison with Ellison Memorial Funeral Home received the 20-year service certificate and the Dr. Calvin Meadows Young Funeral Service Professionals Award. He was also inaugurated as the president of the association as well. So congratulations to him. And other news, Bobby Martin with Martin Funeral Home was honored with the 60-year service pin recognizing his lifetime dedication. So congratulations to those two.
Congratulations. That is loyalty. 60
years.
And I saw that last night. And I was like, my gosh, I'm probably not even going to be alive that long. Lord have mercy.
Give yourself some grace. Golly.
No, I think I'll probably live 60. Oh, I mean, I hope I live 6 years. But my memory, I don't know. I think once I get to 40, it's going to be downhill from there.
Still a long ways from that, right?
No. Oh, I'm 32. 8 years.
Wait, what did you say? You said 32, 8 years.
I was about to say 9 years, but I'm 30. Am I 30? How old am I? Let me do. Hold on. Can I borrow your pencil?
So for everyone, this is what lack of sleep does to someone.
No, this is what you're older than 25 does to someone.
I'm not there yet, so I don't know.
It's 2026.
Okay, I thought she was joking. She honestly does not know how old she is.
No.
This is great content, by the way. Figuring out how old someone is.
I'm 31. I thought I was 32. I'm 31, so I have 9 years to my downfall.
You know, okay. So
Oh my crash out.
you're 2 years into your 30s. How has that differed than your 20s?
Absolutely none.
Really? You're
Yeah.
the same person you were in your 20s and you are now?
Same person, I feel. Not much growth.
Wow. You know.
I mean, I feel like I'm still a good person, you know?
What? I was never questioning how good of a person you were. I'm talking about like your experiences, how you are, like, you know,
Yeah.
your values, your personality, stuff. Has that changed or
I feel like I've always been kind of just
mopey?
not mopey.
Yeah, so you are right now. You're like talking like
I
this.
can't
so,
hear. My ears feel like they're full of water. Like I'm underwater.
I hear you got a little bit of congestion going on.
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
Truly, actually, you may actually be just truly sick.
Speaking of good people though, because I'm a good person. I'm not a bad person. This man helped reunite a stranded moose with its mom.
What?
Did you see the story?
No,
on
I did
that?
not. Where did this happen?
It was in British Columbia, and they was crossing a road with a mom and its, I guess, twin. It said twin moose sibling were across the road, and this little moose was like just in the road. I don't know if he got scared or what. He's just kind of like sploot in the middle of the road. Well, the dude came, picked him up, carried him across the road. Which, how big is a baby moose? I feel like he probably had to work out to pick out.
I feel like it'd be a pretty good size.
Yeah, like moose. They're large.
Meese, everyone.
They're big. Like, I've heard that pictures don't do them justice.
Right. I mean, because you know how big a moose is, like
Yeah.
a full-grown moose. So I figured it'd be a little bit of a workout.
Probably like picking up a baby cow, maybe. You think?
Sure. I don't know what that feels like, but I guess I'm gonna take
Yeah,
your
but
word.
we've seen baby cows more than seen baby moose. Meese.
Have you seen them being picked up though?
No, but I mean, I could visualize.
I can
someone-
visualize too, but like, I'm talking about the amount, amount of a workout it'd be.
I mean,
What are you doing to me?
I don't know. Okay, but the dude picked up the moose, carried it across the road with its sibling. I almost said brother. I don't know if it was a girl or a boy.
His cousin.
Yeah, with his friend Moose and its mom. And he stopped traffic and everything to do this. So congratulations to that guy for being a hero
He just
to the
how,
moose species.
How was he stopping traffic? He just walked across.
Walked across
Like not even. Oh no, you don't even do that. He just like they're gonna stop, right?
I mean,
Just
it's
walking
not like moving a turtle. I mean, if they hit you, it's pretty significant damage. Not only to you and the moose, but to the car too.
Right. Yeah.
Have you ever helped an animal cross the road?
Okay, I've never slammed on the brakes and got out and helped. I will always avoid them, obviously.
Oh, so you're the one that's like, "Rrrr," and they're like, oh, a turtle. Try to dodge it, but still leave it in the road.
I mean, yeah, I'm going. I got places to be. I'm not. So you're
Wow.
someone who's stopping on the brakes, and getting out and helping them,
Yeah.
holding up traffic,
No, I pull off the road.
and you walk across and you're stopping traffic.
Not like on 31 or anything, but yeah.
You're 31 though.
I am 31,
Yeah.
but I'm not always on 31.
Oh, on 30. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Sometimes I'm coasting on like back down to 20s, up to 40s.
So you always do this?
This morning, I'm slower, so I feel like I'm probably up to my 50s.
Do you always do that though? Always stop to help an animal?
I try to. No, this morning, if I would have seen a turtle, honestly, I probably wouldn't have seen it, first off. Because I wasn't really paying attention to the road. And then also,
Yes.
I would have tried to dodge it and be like, oh my gosh, poor turtle. I hope it makes it across. But then I wouldn't have stopped because I was in a hurry.
Yes, you were.
But I was praying for the turtle. Sending good thoughts and prayers. Hope you make it where you're going. Did you know if you move a turtle? So I don't know why all of a sudden, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but like I would say probably in the past 5 years, there's been like this turtle pandemic where people are like, help the turtles, get them out of the road. Have you noticed that?
I haven't, no.
Okay, well, I have, because like on social media, used to, even when social media was still around, like you'd never see this. But then here up until a few years, or starting a few years ago, every single year when it starts getting warm, I see people sharing and posting these graphics, and they're like, help the turtles cross the road, get them out of the road, tips on moving turtles. Like, everyone is so passionate about it, just out of the blue.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. But plus, on the flip side, people who are doing that, most of the time they may not be actually stopping.
I know.
They could just be
They're just
going.
sharing it so other people will stop so they don't
Yeah,
have to.
but like maybe they'll do it.
So when you said on the flip side, are you insinuating that you stop and you flip turtles onto their back to make it harder for them to cross the road? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I know. I haven't seen the turtle helping pandemic.
That's what I called it. I mean, that may not be may not be the right word for it.
I don't think that's
but-
the right word.
mean-
I don't know what the right word is. Yeah, I don't know.
But so you don't stop and help turtles? You said no. You just kind of
I
coast over them.
I don't coast over them. I gotta make sure, like, hey, I give them enough room. I get out the way, and I keep going.
They said turtles that if you are helping them cross the road, instead of picking them up and taking them back the shortest distance out of the road, you're supposed to move them the way they're going. because like they only travel. I think it said it was like less than 5 miles. Oh, we're gone again. Like less than 5 miles in their whole life.
Yeah.
And so like they know their little paths that they're taking. So they said if you pick it up and you move it backwards, it's just going to get back in the road because obviously it was going that way for a reason. So you're supposed to move them across.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, Theo Vaughn said it best. You could save that turtle or that snail a few days of travel. Help them out a little
I
bit.
know it.
There you go.
Or you can add lots of time to their travel by taking them back to their starting point.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
He's like, He's like, oh. He's just up.
This is really way out there, so y'all bear with us.
It's been like that
Imagine me
for like
coming
10
to work
minutes.
this morning, running late. I stop at the stop sign. Next thing I know, I'm back at my house. So, like, can you imagine that?
Let me tell you, if that actually
we were
happened,
like turtles.
turtle, we wouldn't have a show this morning. And you have no gas in your car. No
in
gas.
my car.
No gas
I'd be
in your
a
car.
stranded
She's
turtle.
gotta stop for breakfast.
I mean, I just have to eat breakfast at the house. Can you imagine that though? If we were like turtles,
They're like
We're
turtles.
just
We're
trying-
like, we're trying to get. They're like, oh man, I got plenty of time. We got
that would
hours.
be a really good video game after all.
Turtle Simulator.
Yeah.
But it's like realistic, like moving along.
No, you should have to be like you should be able to put it in. I don't think they feel like they move slow.
I'll bet they feel like they're moving.
Yeah, especially when you do pick them up and you cross the
Oh
road.
my
like,
gosh.
"Yoo."
They're like, oh my god, I'm giant. I can see.
Oh man. Okay.
God,
Well,
what a great story. Let's go on a tangent.
I have another question about animals, but we're done with turtles. This is just like I want to know what your answer would be.
Okay.
What animal do you think would have the rudest personality if it could talk?
Ooh, the rudest personality.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question. The rudest personality. Honestly, man, I'm gonna get so much hate for this one. But a cat.
I knew you were about to say cat.
About a
That's
cat,
the most
man.
generic answer.
I mean, come on.
That's like your easy way out answer. Everyone knows cats are jackwagons. I mean,
I'll give another one. Ooh, okay.
if you say another basic answer,
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna slap you. We're gonna break it. I'm gonna slap you.
You want me to think? Okay, I'll think outside the box.
Because you're like, ooh, like you have the best answer. I have one, but go ahead.
You want go ahead.
No, I don't want you to steal my answer.
I'm not gonna say it back to back. Okay,
You
so
gonna say it on 3?
what?
You gonna say it on 3?
Are we thinking outside the box or are we going basic?
I mean, I'm thinking like all animals, not like an animal you may see every day.
Okay.
Okay, 1.
Wait, hold on. I'm
2,
not. Okay, I got it now.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Kangaroo.
Ostrich.
I was thinking ostrich as well, but I said kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Yeah, I can say kangaroo.
Yeah, those things are
Not all
jacked.
the time, but sometimes. But ostrich all the time.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
So I think, I feel like beavers would too. Or like woodchucks.
I don't think they'd be. Not the woodchuck.
Yeah.
I don't think-
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Well, it depends on if its phone was on Do Not Disturb. or not.
Then none, actually. So
All right. I don't think that beavers would be rude. I think they would just be tired. They work all the time. They're constantly just gnawing down trees and.
yeah, but then when you ask them like, honey, can you help me out with the kids or something? Be like,
I'm busy.
yeah, on the recliner. Be like, yeah, I'm busy. I'm watching my show.
No, they wouldn't be on the recliner. They'd be in their little shed and
I'm
their
talking about-
man
yeah, I'm talking about
cave
after the
just
fact.
sawing logs, literally building stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't even know how. We need to take a break because we're delusional this morning.
We're just losers.
We are losing it.
Oh.
We're losing the plot.
Yeah, we are.
All right, it's 7:15, 6:25. I don't even know what the weather's like outside. I know it's sunny.
You know what?
That's for sure.
We'll get you the weather when we come back.
Yeah, so when we come back in 15 minutes, we're going to have Grayson Russell on with us. You don't want to miss it. We'll know the weather when we come back from break. But in the meantime, we're going to listen to a word from our sponsors. So y'all stick around. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Jaylen and Taylor. We'll be right back.
We're back here on Morning Mayhem here on Pirate Beach Radio. Taylor, you have the weather, don't you?
I sure do. It's 72 degrees right now in Clanton. It's going to be mostly sunny today, and the high is 87.
What's the high? 87?
87.
It's going to be supposed to be a beautiful day.
It is supposed
Hopefully
to be a beautiful day.
weekend.
What's
as
today?
well.
Is today Thursday?
Today is, are you sure? Yes, today is Thursday.
It is because you're here. Okay. We're only one day away from the start of Peach Jam, the kickoff.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I like to think that today's kickoff day, though.
How so?
Because Grayson's going to be in studio.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, later this afternoon, we're going to have Cameron Cummings, in studio.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And,
Yep.
yeah.
Great family friend of ours.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
There we go.
And then tomorrow, I don't know if you knew or remembered, at lunchtime, the Senior Connection's doing a barbecue plate cook-off. You probably already talked about this before I even got here. You're probably on here just listing off all the community events. And
I was having banter with myself. I was just talking to no one. Just going back and forth.
Basically the same thing we're doing right now, huh?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, we've only went through 2 stories. Or 3 stories so far.
I mean, I think it's been entertaining, though.
It has. Just like this. A new story comes out that Americans miss their best friends.
Oh. What? I'm serious.
A new survey found that 32% of Americans miss spending time with their closest friends. Conflicting schedules, just a bunch of busy lives. And it says more than 6% are planning a road trip this summer, and 35% say their best friend will be their ideal travel companion.
Aw.
Do you miss your best friend? Do you see your best friend on a regular? Just stop laughing.
It's like, what friend? Okay, so I know this wasn't supposed to go into a lengthy answer, but you know me.
I mean, go ahead.
So when I first graduated, I had a really hard time with that because you're in school, you see these people every day, you make friends, it's easier to make friends. Mm-hmm. Well, when you get older, you kind of just don't have a whole lot of friendships, you know?
I mean,
And
when
then
you're in high school, you think everyone is your friend.
Yeah.
Even though they're more so just acquaintances and
Yeah.
such. And then you figure out who like your 3 or 4 friends are who you text outside of school, hang out with. So,
You know, I I would say friends. I mean, I've been friends with people.
I've had friends
but not
before.
like friends.
I've had friends
Not
before.
like best friends though.
Yeah.
I'd say more recently, like I just gained like a friend group like that.
Yeah.
And we haven't hung out a lot. It's just been really busy being parent, like moms and stuff. But Bailey has the same 2 friends that he has been friends with all throughout school.
Yeah.
And I used to be so, like, that would make me so
Jealous.
yes.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay. And you saying that, that's growth. I know you said you haven't had much growth since you've been in your 30s, but that's growth
Yeah.
right there, admitting that. So, I mean, same for me, like, not the same. Like, I'm so sorry. I have 3 friends who I call my best friends, and, we've been friends all throughout school.
Yeah.
So,
But I think our phones add a lot to that, too.
In what way?
People think that they're friends with people online that they've never even met. You know?
And, there are instances where that does happen. Like we meet outside of that space and we actually are friends. And sometimes it's like, no, we're just friends within this capacity.
Yeah, it's like they commented on your video. You're not friends. You don't even know this person's real name.
Yeah. They're not even
Because
real.
I'm not talking about
It's like a bot.
Yeah. Like, I'm not talking about, like, y'all kind of know each other. You've seen each other in town. You follow each other on social media. I'm talking about, like, you're with your family or friends, but you're sitting on your phone worrying about what all these people online are liking or how many likes your video has because your friends saw it. No. It's making us a little crazy.
Yeah, because
and I know crazy.
She does. I also think it's like, there is a thing I would say is like, if your friend group, like your true friends are like 10 or more, it's like hard to like have that bond or like that friend bond with everyone if it's so many people.
Yeah.
Rather than having like 3, maybe 4 or 5 or so of like true friends that you can give every single one an ample amount of time. So maybe best to have a small group like that rather than a larger one.
Yeah.
And that's usually what happens once you get past school.
Yeah, I think so too. But I think that our phones really play into us missing friends and also just moving on through life stages.
Yeah, work and everything, and
because time goes by so fast, you don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Especially when your alarm knocked off. Man.
And she was awake.
I was not awake. Okay, I woke up.
Yeah, you did show prep.
Sat down on the couch to do show prep.
And she fell asleep
I remember
mid-story.
typing. Let me tell you, this is terrible, okay? Thankfully, I have like a backup one that I can use. This is not time sensitive. You want to hear what I typed on my show prep this morning?
Yeah.
Good thing, because I'm about to tell you. I got the date on there.
Which is?
June 25th. It's Thursday.
There we go.
But I didn't remember it was Thursday. I barely remember typing that. I have that Grayson was coming in.
Yep.
We're talking about Peach Jam.
Yep.
I have that we're doing the cash giveaway next week.
Yep.
Yep. And that it's National Catfish Day and National Handshake Day.
National Handshake Day.
We need to make up a handshake.
There we
That's
go.
all I have on here.
What is that?
That's as far as I made it.
Baden. Oh. Whoa.
Okay, now we were just talking about being hungry, and here you come with a muddy-looking sweet tea. I know you didn't have Chrissy bring you breakfast and no one else.
She offered.
To bring everyone breakfast?
Me.
For everyone,
Okay,
actually.
I hope that that's Dr. Harnett's computer, because if it's not and you don't have breakfast too, let me tell you about Chrissy. I don't know if y'all remember Chrissy. Y'all let us know if you remember Chrissy in the comments. This is about to be a roast session.
I'm okay. You got it. You got it.
I'm just kidding. Okay, Chrissy is just handing out keys to the station to anyone. So if you want to come work for Piper Peach or just come rummage sale, let her know, hit her up, because if she gets more keys, she's definitely giving them out to people.
It's like a garage sale here, actually. Like a flea market.
Yeah. Like an estate sale.
Yeah, everything must go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, maybe not do that. Not give it the keys.
She's not bringing everybody breakfast. Rude. And she's stealing stuff. She has. She stole.
And she didn't deny it, so
She didn't deny it. She knows.
Yeah, just like Baden. Like after we're done with this, he locks us in a room. He lets us out whenever he wants us.
I know.
He doesn't feed us or
No.
anything.
That's why I was so exhausted. Because I was running on E. Literally. Myself in my car.
Yeah. Are you gonna be able to get out of here?
I mean, I'm going to have to fight for my life. I've got crafts to teach to
I'm talking about
three-year-olds.
with you, like, getting out of the parking lot with your car being empty. I'm talking about with your car being
For
empty.
sure. One time, when I worked in Prattville, which just isn't the same car, but I got in my car, my gas light was on. Okay? Now, I knew my car. Don't you love when people say that they know their car?
I know my car. I know how
You're
much.
riding with someone and they ride by like 6 gas stations with their gas light on.
They're like, hey, there's like, no, I know what we're doing.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I know my car. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Gas light was on. I was running late, of course. Drove down to Prattville, went to work.
Yep.
Went to lunch. At lunchtime.
You gotta refuel yourself before your car.
Come back to work. Drive back home to Verbena.
Passing so many gas stations.
Gas light still on. Went to Clanton. Rode around town. Before I came home, I got gas and came back home. Never ran out of gas.
Your car was fighting for its life there. It's like, it does a little bit more.
Well, the gas light would come on. And that's the day I knew. I was like, Phoebe's a trooper. She is the real deal.
You put it through the ringers, what you did.
Okay, Phoebe was out here fighting for her life, but she got me where I needed to be. That's the day I learned that my gas light came on when it said like 20 miles to E, 30 miles to E. Mm-hmm. But then when you get to E, it says refuel, and you can go another 30 miles at least.
I think you just love gambling like that.
I don't gamble money though, so I guess it's good to gamble circumstances.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
Gamble like being stranded.
For sure.
You know, gamble like your car. Do you want us to stop or something?
So I don't know what flag's flying at the beach, but here we have red flags. So you know what that means.
Time for us to stop.
Time for a break. So it's 7:27. We've got to hear from our sponsors.
Yes, we do.
We wouldn't be here without them. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you to our listener, to you watching or tuning in. It's 7:27. It is Thursday.
It is Thursday, the 25th.
The 25th. And when we come back, we're going to have Grayson Russell with us. So you don't want to miss it. Go get a cup of coffee. Go clean your ears out so you can hear a little bit better. We'll be back after this break. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Taylor and Jaylen.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life. And that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
Hey y'all, it's 7:33 and you're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Jaylen and Taylor, and we have with us Grace and Russell. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here.
in.
I know this is probably a little bit early for you.
Yeah, that's good. No, it's getting my sleep schedule back on track.
Well, tell everybody that don't know you. We've got some people on YouTube, especially from the north.
Yeah.
A lot of people from the north watch
Welcome,
YouTube.
Northerners.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
So, tell everyone who you are, a little bit about you.
Alrighty. Well, my name is Grayson Russell. I started touring when I was 5, doing gospel with my parents, and I have a southern rock band now. It's just called Grayson Russell. But you might have never heard my music, but you might know my movies. So I started out as an actor as well. My first one was a NASCAR movie called Talladega Nights. I played Will Ferrell's son in that. This is the 20th anniversary this year.
Wow,
That's
congratulations.
crazy.
Thank you. So I played Texas Ranger in that. I was Fregley in all the Diary of a Wimpy
Yes,
Kid movies
absolutely.
for the other crew out there.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I did, by the grace of God, got nominated for an Oscar. It's a movie with Tom Hanks called Greyhound. And then I've got a show on Amazon. It's called Blue Ridge the Series, and season 2 comes out July 19th on Inspiration Network for all you people with cable out there. I'm from Chilton County, Alabama. It took me 2 minutes to get here because I live next to the Walmart.
Really?
So it was perfect. It was like I didn't know where it was, and Mom was like, "It's across from Kubota. You'll see the sign." I'm like, "Okay." Fucking by the high
Good
school.
hometown directions.
Hometown directions. Yeah, so that's my professional side. I like long walks on the beach. Not really. I don't tan very well, as you can see.
Yeah,
So
I feel that.
I like short naps on the beach.
Do you have a ginger survival kit of every sunscreen?
I can let you guys talk about it.
Yeah,
I do.
I've gotten better about it. You know, like my family's always, I mean, most of them are fair skinned. Dad can tan, mom can tan a little bit, but for the most part, it's like, okay, at some point we got to have stuff cut off of us.
Yeah.
So we just need to go ahead and kind of get ahead of it. But now mom always, like, even when I was, really little, always had hats on, always had things, because, I will fry.
We went, not to make it about her, I love your mama so much. We went on a women's retreat.
I know she's probably watching right
She
now.
is.
Hi, Mom. I'm on the TV.
But me and her went on or not just me and her, we went on a women's retreat with the church a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And between the two of us, we took up a whole closet because of her hats, my sunscreen, all the things.
Yeah.
I
get 1 or 2 good burns a year, and that's what I try to limit it to. Like, I'm okay if I get fried, or at least in my mind, I'm okay. If I get fried once, okay. That's my good frying for the year. I was in New Zealand a couple years ago, and I did not I realized it, but I didn't think about it. But like the hole in the ozone layer is over there.
Oh,
so like 1 in 3 people have skin cancer because of how like bright
and beat down
the
there.
sun is.
Yeah.
And I was out for like an hour, and I was absolutely looked like a lobster. Like I had to lay in bed for 2 days.
Did you get sun poisoning?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I had fever the whole 9 yards.
That's miserable.
So it doesn't, because I mean, like, I would have had to have been at Gulf Shores or like out in the yard for like maybe 4 hours with nothing on, like right under it to get the same deal.
Yeah.
But that was like, boop, you're fried, you're done.
That's terrible.
Like, I just said now.
Look, Jaylen's over here like can't relate.
I mean, honestly, when I go to the beach, I put like very little sunscreen, if any at all.
You just put it as an accessory.
Yeah.
I was like, to make
you put vegetable oil on it. Come on.
I was like,
There we go. We just want to get an even.
There we go. Just even there you go.
Even it out.
When you go to the beach, like for me, honestly, I don't mind the beach, but I go there for the food.
Yeah.
Are you the same way?
Dude, I love the food. By the grace of God, I have finally discovered food. Like growing up, like food was never like an event. Like
it was just something to do.
In my house, in my family, it's like we were here to eat. Like food has always been an event, and I didn't quite grasp it until I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And now I'm like, oh yeah, because like I don't know, you grow up being a kid, it's like you want what's comfortable to you.
Chicken
especially
nuggets.
when you're little. You know, it's like I want. Boom, 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 boom. And then, of course, as I've gotten older and have really started traveling here in the past 2 years, like every weekend, I'm going somewhere else to go and play, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
Now I've got to the point where it's like, okay, like I want to find like the double wide trailer with the addition on it, which is Mikey's in Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
Like I want to find that one, like where are we going? Like where is where are all the people at? I've resigned myself to believe ever since I was little that I'm going to have to marry a woman that can tan because I'm not going to put my children through the sheer sunscreen and mosquito bite cream budget that I have to go through with my complexion.
I feel that.
No room. No room in the budget.
You said you traveled so much, like, and you've tried all these different cuisines and stuff. What has been like your favorite like meal that you've traveled or that you've had?
In the States. Or outside the States.
Let's go overseas.
Overseas. Okay. When I was in New Zealand, it was over New Year's. Ladies and gentlemen, if you travel to New Zealand, they take their holidays very seriously, and they are not at work, and good for them. But that means there's no place to eat when everybody is off work.
Oh no.
And so New Year's is a 3-4 day thing. So there were breakfast joints that were open, and I found a spot named Joe's Garage that had really, really good eggs Benedict, which is a fancy word for like a poached egg.
It's like a poached egg,
I think.
It's something like that.
Something like that. I really like those. Overseas, figured that out. England has these things called croquettes. I don't know if they're English. I've never had them over here, but a cheese one is like a fried cheese ball, but it's like a cheddar cheese bite you could get from like Cookout.
Yeah.
But it's like a gooey, gourmet, wondrous little thing that like that was we got to tour Europe playing with Elizabeth in March. We got to open for Brooks and Dunn and Zach Top, and we got to eat some really good places. But the croquettes were the only things I really like stick out.
You said not the beef ones.
Beef croquettes are not. I would not recommend them.
Yeah.
I feel like, but now
Unless if you're like maybe like a gelatinized beef kind of guy,
Definitely for
in like
that
hush puppy
person.
breading.
I feel like I had to
croquette
try at
is
least
your
once
way to
though.
go.
Yeah.
I feel like I had to try it just at least once, just to get that feeling.
I mean, I got through
Yeah.
it, but I didn't realize that's what it was until I popped off into it. It was like,
Awful.
this is not the move.
I think we've never heard of croquettes because over here they're called patties. I think it's kind
Maybe.
of like a salmon
Maybe.
patty.
Kind of. Yeah.
Some people
yeah.
call them salmon croquettes, or they normally
See,
say
I-
salmon,
Really?
but
Yeah. I'm a big salmon guy, though.
Yeah.
Salmon all the way.
I'm a big salmon guy.
There you go.
do they say salmon or salmon overseas?
You know, I didn't order any of it over there, so I don't know.
How do you say it?
I say salmon.
I say salmon as well. Are you a salmon?
You're
Person?
Salmon.
with your
So-
salmon-esque colored shirt on.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
say. I'm sorry to say, but I think you're wrong.
Okay, goodbye, Jaylen.
Well, okay.
We don't not pronounce the L in your name. How about that?
Okay.
All right, Grayson. So anyway,
Sorry, I probably need to be a little closer. My bad.
are you okay?
I'll mess y'all up.
So everything out of all of the jobs and work that you've done, what's been your favorite? What's been your top?
Oh man, I love the acting and I love the film for different reasons. And the question I get asked the most is like, if you could only do one, which one would you do?
Mm-hmm.
And for me, there's not another job I can have where I can get yelled at by Tom Hanks on the side of a World War II destroyer and put myself through school so my folks don't have to.
Yeah.
Not another job on the planet where I can have that. But I was never a signalman second class in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
But I get to be me when I'm on a stage. So I love getting to do both because there's not another job where I can be handed a metal bat from Walmart and say, hey, I'll go tear up everything, all the furniture on the inside of this house, like we did for Talladega Nights, or spray people with water hoses, that are not, also 4 years old when I, or whatever, or a kid when I was little. There's not another job where I can have that.
Yeah.
But I love them both. I love them. I love them both. They're just two totally different things for me, even though they're both on a stage to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I grew up here, screen printing T-shirts at I guess it's now Clanton Outdoors, but sports shop.
Yeah.
When I was little, So I mean, this is home.
Right. What's the with all your films? What do you think is the hardest scene for you to act in?
Oh man, hardest scene.
Oh, I'm sorry. The hardest emotion for you to portray.
It depends a lot of time on the environment. For me, I've never been one to take rehearsals I take them seriously, but in different ways. Like I might not get every line right when we're rehearsing, but when I wake up in the morning and I get to set, I have in my mind a picture of what I think the set's going to look like. But I don't know it until I actually see the physical space. So for me, rehearsals are far more about being sure that I make the physical space make sense. In my mind, I might think I'm picking up my coffee over here and I'm talking to you right here, but in reality, I might be on the other side of the room, and I've got to figure out how to close the distance and make that make sense in the room. Tom Hanks is not like that. Tom Hanks will stare through your soul and nail everything because he's Tom Hanks.
Right.
And so then it's like, okay, game on, and Greyhound, which is on Apple, which is one we got nominated for an Oscar for. It's a World War II Navy movie. If you haven't seen it, it's like Jaws with submarines. It's the film I'm the proudest of. It was the hardest one to do. And I was taking it pretty hard because I'm like, man, maybe it's just a difficult shoot. And Tom came over and he's like, man, this is the hardest movie I've ever done. And I'm like, okay,
wow.
praise God. In
Yeah,
heaven.
the mountain lifted off his shoulders.
If this is the hardest movie Tom Hanks has ever done, then I'm not totally out of my depth here. But that film was a blessing because thankfully we had a lot of people in common. And one of those was Michael Clark Duncan, who was the big guy from The Green Mile or Scorpion King, which I knew from Talladega Nights. And he set me up with his manager at the premiere. and that's how I was able to stay in the business.
Oh, wow.
20 years ago. So it's cool when you find those little connections.
Yeah.
With people. I ran into a woman at a birthday party for Elizabeth. So I play guitar for a girl named Elizabeth Nichols, and she went to Troy with a bunch of folks I went to Clanton with.
Oh my!
So you run into, you have these connections. I was playing with Elizabeth in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. This is back in March. And I'm up on stage, and I'm plugging everything in. And while I'm on the little stage, there's another band going on the big stage. And they, we're in Rotterdam. They introduce people in Dutch, and so they're going, and to me it's just and I'm literally, y'all. This is for the Clanton people. I'm literally on stage, plugging in my stuff, and I hear slap out. Montgomery, Alabama, and I look up like, who? Huh?
Like, who is here right now?
Your ears perked up.
From slap out, because I thought I heard slap out wrong, and then they're like Montgomery, Alabama, and come to find out, Tyler Braden, who's an incredible artist. If you've never listened to Tyler, he goes on, kills his set with his band. Gets done, and I'm like, dude, I had no idea you were from Montgomery. He said, what do you mean? He said, you and your daddy used to come in the Guitar Center on Bone Road in Montgomery all the time when you were about 11 or 12, and that's where he worked, and it took us, 15 years, to make the real connection to Alabama boys in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. So like that you have, I'm having a lot more of the hometown connections doing music than I am with film, which is surprising because I wouldn't have necessarily expected there to be either one.
Yeah.
But I love them both. Greyhound was by far the most difficult, but that's the one I'm the proudest of.
Yeah. Do you get tired of, well, I don't know. You can be honest. Do you get tired of the Talladega Night references? I feel like everybody, that's what they reference back to.
No, because it makes so many people so happy to get to do it. And it makes me so happy just because the thing's 20 years old.
Yeah. Right.
And it's still such a part. Me and Elizabeth were playing in London, and it's her first headline show, and we're playing, and she introduces me, and a lot of the guys over there know the Wimpy Kid movies. They know Fragley.
Mm-hmm.
But Talladega Nights is huge in Australia, but it's not big in Europe. And she goes, and also did Talladega Nights. I don't know if y'all have that over here. And some bald-headed 50-year-old man in the back started screaming, if you ain't first, you're last. And it's like...
It's like a different language all of its own.
Yeah, and it was like, we're in London right now. When we got to open for Post Malone a couple weeks ago in Panama City, and there's a guy there in his "If you ain't first, you're last" shirt.
Yeah.
But there's other connections with it. I had a guy come up to me who said the only reason, he said, man, my parents got divorced when I was really young, and the only reason I have a relationship with my father is because Talladega Nights is the only movie that could be on the TV, and we could tolerate being in the same room with each other.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And so you have things like that are incredibly special to people, and it just so happens to get to be something that changed your life.
Yeah.
And so to get to have those moments, I remember being very small. I might have been 3 and seeing like Monsters, Inc. in theaters for the first time. And so for some kids that was Wimpy Kid, there's different things that you get to be a part of people's lives with.
Yeah.
That I'm slowly coming to terms with the fact that, I've gotten to play such a major role or an equivalent role in people's upbringing and childhoods as Secondhand Lions with Robert Duvall was to me.
Yeah.
Or different films worth it. And that's a really weird thing to like slowly get to kind of realize.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I live right over there.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from. Yeah. Like Talladega Nights, I did the McKinnon commercials for years.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights, the only reason we went to the audition was because Dad went fishing, we were bored, and the audition was in the newspaper at Clay Chalkwell High School in Birmingham. I couldn't read. So to be able to have had the career that I've had on the film side of the world and on the music side of the world has been such a blessing that none of us saw coming. I wanted to ride bulls and be George Strait as a 2-year-old. But God's honest truth, growing up, I liked to draw. And Dad, worked for the city of Montgomery for the better part of my life growing up. And so I figured I might draw houses or run the sports shop, because that's what, my grandparents had my whole life.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because this weekend on Saturday,
There we
at
go.
4:00, my band is opening up Peach Jam
Woohoo.
for Tracy Bird. And I'm trying to find the old Peach Jam shirts that I made with my grandparents 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've got to, over the next couple of days, start digging through drawers.
Hopefully you can find
trying to find some, because I'm like, Lord, I've got some that I probably literally put the ink on and run through the dryer when I was doing co-oping with Ray Sosa. That's...
Oh, Mr. Sosa.
Yeah. And so my granddad gave Mr. Sosa his first job.
Really?
When he was 16 at the cotton mill, back when we had the cotton mill.
And it's funny to see all these little connections. They're just coming
Yeah.
back.
Boom, boom, boom.
And it's
all the way
funny,
back
you
around.
mentioned because I grew up with it. Like I've watched all the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. I have the books. So I know we graduated from the same place here in Clinton, but it's like two different sides.
Yeah.
And we're just meeting back. I've been to Talladega. I walked up the ramp. It was very hard to reach the top, but you see all these different connections, connecting.
One of the weirdest things for me was both my little cousins go to Clanton, and the youngest, she might have been in about the 4th or the 5th grade. I might have gone to school and picked her up because I happened to come in town from college or wherever I was, and Wimpy Kid is like what the substitute teacher played. Like for us, it was like somebody would cut on Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And it's, she's in intermediate school and they're watching Wimpy Kid. And then I had a guy I posted about Greyhound, and he said, man, my high school history teacher cut this movie on for us to watch. And that was a whole other thing for me because, I'm thinking Coach Nick's cut on Forrest Gump, when we were wanting to go through 60s American history, or Saving Private Ryan or 300 that one time that was a real bad idea.
I bet.
But to be able to have those moments, one is man, I'm old, but two, just I never would have thought, that when my mom picked me up from Susie Seals' class in the 1st grade, sending me with, Scooby-Doo or He-Man or whatever I wanted it, to watch because it was my Friday to bring the movie, the VHS tape, that, 20 years later, my baby cousin would be the one sitting there going, yes, my cousin right there, and they're watching.
Yeah.
They're watching one of his movies, and then of course to get to go to the school or go to my biggest thing with the music is, like I said, I started traveling with my folks. I was 5 singing, grew up singing in church, but had the McKees not put on Blast from the Past.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I ever, which for those of you out there, Blast from the Past is a local school show we have at the high school. That I very vividly remember Britt Blackman singing Moonstruck when I was probably 3. I might have been 4. And Katie, his younger sister, was my age. And I remember kind of putting 2 and 2 together that, well, if Katie's from here, her brother's from here, if he can do that, I can do that.
Yeah.
And one of the most humbling moments in my life was my last blast, my senior year. I got to open up the show with You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi. Fast forward 9 years, of all people, one of my best friends in the world is David Bryan, who is the founding member and keys player of Bon Jovi. And him and his wife said, hey, we're having a birthday party for David. Come over. It's at Bon Jovi's bar on Broadway. And I get there, and Kid Rock's there, and Big and Rich are there, and Collective Soul are there, and they're all up there singing with David. David's on the keys, playing music. And then they pointed and said, Grayson, go down there and sing one. And 9 years removed from being a senior in high school at CCHS singing You Give Love a Bad Name,
It just came back
I
to
got
you.
to sing You Give Love a Bad Name with a Bon Jovi
That is
at
awesome.
John Bon Jovi's for a Bon Jovi birthday. And I'm beside myself going, how in the world did this happen? Because I'm used to Brady Thornton being like, you give love a bad name. But the bad name, I look over and it's David with the curly hair. And it's just to have those moments that really bring it back full circle, back to literally across the road from here.
Yeah.
Or
so surreal.
5 blocks, however far it takes to get from here to the high school, to have those moments. How incredible.
How nervous were you for that?
Dude, I was terrified. I was so scared because, one, I hadn't sang the song in 9 years because I don't sing Bon Jovi with my band.
Right.
Should. We used to do it at our live frat parties. But when I did it in high school, I did it in a lower key. I didn't do it in the original God-given Bon Jovi key or whatever it is. So it wasn't much of a difference, but I was I know my vocal range surely has increased in 9 years since I was in high school, or 9 years that time, 10 years now. But the next morning I woke up, and God rest his soul, I called Ricky McKee. And I was like, you ain't ever gonna believe this. McKee, I just got to sing at a Bon Jovi birthday party. I might be the first person to get to sing their Blast from the Past song with the Blast from the Past artist.
There you go.
So to get to have those moments, and then come back and do a summer blast every now and then.
Yeah.
My cousin Harper's in high school now, and I got to go watch her do Blast from the Past. And it literally seems like yesterday. She was 2 years old when I was in high school. And
yeah.
Going, man, I can't wait for her to get to do Blast because I might get to do a summer one with her. And
Full circle.
I showed up to rehearsal, and one of the kids that was there doing Johnny Paycheck's song to sing it had something he had to go do. So they're like, hey, Grace, get up here and sing Johnny Paycheck. So here I am, take this job and shove it, with all the high school kids. It's sweet. Sweet.
I love that. Well, how long has it been since you performed here in town?
Since I performed here, that was not at church, was the first time I can remember performing anywhere, singing and playing guitar that was also not at a church, which was Helfie's Grill in 2015. So shout out to Neighborhood Grill, because y'all are the ones over there now. Keep up the good work. For my high school buddies, I graduated in 2016. And I found the picture on my phone. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I will be playing back in town in 11 years.
Yeah.
Of course, I grew up going to church down the road and singing, and I'd sing at the Christmas tree lightings growing up. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That was the go-to. That was the go-to one as a 10, 11, 12-year-old.
Yeah.
One of the first bands I remember seeing in Clanton was would have been Lord Carter just won the election. Brad Carter and I think Brandon Burnett was Bubba and the Po' Boys playing at Corner Park, and for Memorial Day, and I might have been 9 or something like that. That was the first band I remember, this is a real band from here in Clanton that isn't somebody that got brought in for Peach Jam, because we're so used to even sometimes in church singing with the track or Blast from the Past is all tracks. So it's just funny, the things that you don't realize influence you so much growing up until you get to do them. Because the biggest thing for me is I'm getting to meet a lot of my heroes.
Yeah.
Which is wild. And part of the reason they're my heroes is because they were what I perceive to be my folks' heroes.
Yeah.
And so there's trying to figure out are they heroes because they're mine, or are they heroes because they're my folks? And it's really all one and the same. I figured that out. But it's it's a blessing to get to my film career, is because I didn't go and I never took any acting classes.
Really?
So no, literally Talladega Nights was in the newspaper at Clay Charles High School, and that was it. But I've gotten to watch some of the greatest actors of my lifetime from me to you, and I've gotten to learn from them, which, having not come from any kind of trained background, is terrifying. It's all the good Lord. I got saved doing Talladega Nights, so I had to have something there to help. But to get to watch Tom Hanks's eyes, your eyes are the windows to your soul, and to get to see everything that he's thinking, even though it's all fake.
Yeah.
through his eyes and see how he, manipulates the camera is incredible. No different than now. I mean, we're going to get open for Tracy Byrd this weekend. Playing with Liz, I'm sitting watching Kix Brooks and Ronnie Dunn, Brooks and Dunn, do their thing, play their first show they'd ever played in London, which made no sense to me because I'm thinking, surely goodness, y'all played in London before. And Kix was like, I played here once, but me and Ronnie have never both played here together.
That's wild.
Getting to, watch them play and watch their sound check. It's like, these are the people that I've grown up listening to, going down, County Road 7.
Crazy.
Or, going down 37 or 22 or wherever he's growing up, and just getting to, watch them do their thing, and then realize how much of the world also enjoys that.
Yeah.
We had a guy that I was shooting pool Monday night, and had a guy come up and said, I was at your London show with Elizabeth. And I'm thinking, they were in town for the soccer game. It was just like, we came and saw y'all play, and y'all did a good job. And so just to have all these, the social media makes everything so much of a crazier world, but also still have very genuine human connections with people that are from literally the other side of the rock that we're spinning around on. Is incredible. And then to, have them enjoy the music that you play, but also know you from a movie that you might have done when you were 7.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Or
20
years ago, or 10 or 12 years ago, or every now and then I'll have the guys that love Greyhound love Greyhound. They're like Navy, World War II, whatever, through and through. And so either they've never heard of it or that's all they watch. And so just to have those moments is, I could not be more blessed with the hand that I've been dealt.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a wonderful job, I would say, spreading that small town feel across the big old, I mean, we say the big old world, but it really isn't that big once you sit and realize and talk about all the connections that you've made and have. So I'm excited. So you said 4 o'clock on
4 o'clock
Saturday.
on Saturday, Southern Rock time. My band is opening for Tracy Byrd at Peach Jam.
On the main stage.
On the main stage, the big one.
What should the crowd expect?
We sound somewhere between Leonard Skinner and U2, and then we throw in some gospel. So I have had my band for 9 years. We all went to college together. My guitar player was on Reba's team on The Voice.
Oh my goodness!
So every that iron sharpens iron verse. Everybody on the stage is way better than me. But they're incredible. And so it's a big band. I mean, we got 3 electric guitar players, keys, bass, drums. It's the whole 9 yards. So y'all come listen to us. It's going to be a blast. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be so much fun. So we're so excited. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
And y'all are not going to want to miss it. So Saturday, bring out your lawn chair and make a whole day of it. We'll be there all day long. Grayson will start at 4. You can tune in to Morning Mayhem. It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's time for us to go.
So, it is 8:04. It's Thursday, June the 25th, and it's going to be a little warm today. So,